everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday, and we're still on Ecamm Fam Month.
Yes. How many of you got
Let's go, yes.
How many of you have been getting your merch drops?
Right? It has been the t-shirt, right? It was a t-shirt. Then it's still a contest on Instagram that you can participate.
Yep.
Yeah, and then last week was another merch drop.
I think we have some ENN mugs as well.
Right. So I just wanted you to say it.
Yeah.
Because that is great. We're going to show you that. They look beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But today we have an incredible show for you today because we have special guests, the Creative Amplifiers team, who is also hosting CCTV.
Yes.
And what is CCTV, you ask? They will be here to share all about that. But before they get in, we have a couple of things to cover with you. We have some fam news and we have some trivia.
Yes,
right?
we do. Yes, we do.
Actually, we're going to do the trivia with them.
Yep.
Yeah, they had a trivia going on today or something that ran through, right?
Definitely.
That was pretty runny.
Big trivia team today. We got a big trivia team tonight.
Back and forth. Yes, let's say hello to the fam.
Yeah, let's say hello. Let's go. Thank you for joining us today, everybody. Hello, George. Good to see you here. Matt, hello. Mr. Moderator. And I was telling Miss Hill behind the scenes that major congratulations are in order if this is true. 100 million, Micah. 100 million.
Micah, do confirm, please, if that's true. Because if that was, we do need to know your strategy.
Yes, everyone would like to know your strategy. Yeah. Saeed, hello. Thank you for staying up with us this evening. K-Walk, hello. Shalom, Rabbi. Good to see you here.
But we went by Saeed's comments real quick. He said, thank goodness it's ENN. Let's go.
A Love Outreach, good to see you here. Happy Monday, Tatiana.
Happy Monday, Shay.
Shay, hello. Very good to see you here.
Valerie,
hello.
Tatiana.
And yes, for the people. Yes.
Inside joke?
Yes. Nintendo Legal is here, so we are copyright protected on all our Nintendo sound effects for this evening. He runs backwards. Listen, we'll get more on that later on this evening. We'll get more on that later on. And Yolanda, hello, good to see you. The fam is tuning in.
Yes, the fam is tuning in.
Good to see you all here.
And Valerie loves the flashing purple lights.
Let's go.
It's a show. Let's do it.
Let's go. Vicky, hello. People are still tuning in. Vicky, hello. Good to see you here.
Yes.
Awesome.
So, fam, you know how we always mention that there are so many ways to get reminded of the shows that are happening, the activities that are happening in the Ecamm Fam world. So now there is a calendar that you can actually, everything is in there and you can get notifications of all your favorite shows. So here's how you can sign up, and their link will be in the comments. Ecamm calendar right here. Look at this.
Yep. And it's so awesome. It's just always active.
All the upcoming events. Here we are.
Yep. And you also have the option to add it directly to your calendar as well.
There we go. And
we have a busy few days up ahead as well.
Busy few days. There's a little bit for everyone. And I do know that there are a lot of new Ecamm Fam members. So if you're one of them and you are in the comments, please raise your hand and welcome. Welcome to the Ecamm Fam.
Welcome.
Yeah. We want to see you. And with that, we are going to start with some questions that have been coming into the Facebook group, the Ecamm Fam Facebook group. So we're going to start with Jared.
Jared asks, is there any way to change the speed of the scrolling ticker overlay? I can't seem to locate anywhere to adjust the scrolling speed.
There we go. And that is so easy, but it can also be like, where is that? Right? So we're going to show you real quick how easy that is.
And let's do this. Boom. Let's come into here. Let's type some text. Because I don't want to spill the tortoise in the hair. Boom. So we come down here, and let's say we wanted this to be a scrolling ticker. We change this to scrolling ticker. And I actually love where this is located because you have the tortoise in the hair right here. So if you move it over to the tortoise, it slows down. And if you slide it over to the hair, it starts running.
We're about to read that. Who's going to read that but us?
Right. I don't know why anyone would want it to go that fast.
There might be a reason for it.
There might be a reason for it. Yes.
But that is how it is, Jared, and I'm pretty sure you got your answer. But there it is for someone who had the same question. Yes. Okay, so the next question is from Mike Lewis.
Mike is asking, not sure why I'm getting this message when trying to connect my Canon T6i. Any suggestions or recommendations?
Yeah, so this is something that we have encountered with a lot of different people when they're trying to use their camera. And I want to know from those of you who use Canon, if you ever use the EOS webcam utility with Ecamm, because it does throw a lot of people off. And what I have said to my clients when they are using Canon is just don't use it, right? Don't use it, just use Ecamm for if you need to make any adjustments. And they have worked well for them. But I do want to know, for those of you who use Canon, what is it, right? What is it that it does that it pulls it up for those of you who use Canon? So I wanted to get that for everyone to know if you're using Canon, right? Do you know?
I do not know.
Yeah.
Let me see. I have a Canon camera, but I tried to connect it one time just to see if it was working, and then just directly, because at the time I only had just one cam link to connect a Sony camera to, and I just wanted to see if I could use that as a second camera, but it was an old Canon.
Yeah.
I forgot which one it was, but it's really, really old. A Canon 7D.
So a lot of people, a lot of people get that, and then they try streaming through it, and it slows it down, and then they try to bring Ecamm as well, and then there are two apps running, and they say Ecamm is not working, but they're using the web utility. So it will be nice to know what's the workflow for that, right? So that was a good question from him, and hopefully we will come up with an answer for you, Mike Lewis. Yes, and Matt says, I transitioned away from Canon to Sony a while ago. Yeah. And okay, so if anybody has Canon, which it doesn't look like it, but if you use Canon before and you ever use the EOS webcam utility, please let us know. Even if you are watching the replay. And Paul says that the calendar was Caleb's creation.
Shout out to Caleb.
Shout out to Caleb. Shout out to Caleb. All right, and do we have one more? Is that it for questions?
We do have one more. It is, when I add a countdown timer to a scene, why all of a sudden is it adding it to all scenes?
Oh my gosh.
Did I check something that is causing it to do that? Especially when people are first, starting Ecamm Live for the first time. This is a thing, it's not even a mistake, it's just something that we often overlook. So for example, Anna, take it away.
Oh no, I mean, that happened to me when I was just a new person using Ecamm, and I was so frustrated, but it was such an easy fix. So what happens is that the overlay, when it shows in all scenes, is that you have it all the way into show in all scenes. So if you do that, show in all scenes, it will do just that. It will show in all scenes. So what you have to do is just make sure that it's just in the show in current scene that you will like it to show, and that will solve the problem.
Definitely.
And we should, we should delete that countdown.
And it can be so many different things, where we have it there, or we're trying to create a fancy countdown and we left the timer and showing all scenes.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens to me when I'm trying to do extra and do a fancy multiple scene countdown and I forget to turn the timer off or whatever the case might be.
And all of a sudden it changes and you're like, what's happening?
Yeah.
My scene keeps changing on its own.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's it, fam. So if you have any questions, again, you just go to the Ecamm Live Facebook group and ask the questions in the group. We're happy to answer all questions for you. And also, there's a Discord channel that you can ask questions in there as well. And we're gonna hear more.
Ecamm.tv/Discord. That's ecamm.tv/Discord.
And we're gonna hear more about Discord later when we bring the CCTV team to it. So yes. Okay. So before we bring them on, would you like to address that comment, or would you like to go straight?
We have a Q colon here.
I called it comment because I didn't see the Q.
Dr. Otang asks, also, when you add anything to a locked scene, it goes to show in all scenes. Exactly.
That too, yes.
You cannot add anything to show in current scene when the scene is locked. That is correct.
It's like, what do you want me to do? I'll add it to all scenes.
Yeah, show in all scenes is open.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yes.
For that addition. Yes. All right. Perfect. Okay, so let's bring our incredible guests. We have 3 of them, the team of CCTV, and they're going to talk about what CCTV is, and if you're going to creator camp or your significant other is going to creator camp, this is the place that you should tune in to find out what is happening. So without further ado, here is the team.
Please welcome the Creative Amplifiers.
Hello, team. Thank you so much for being here and welcome to ENN.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, so we have Neil all the way at the top. And we have Lisa in the middle. And we have a Mark at the bottom, but not the bottom. Welcome. All right, so fam, we're going to learn everything about CCTV. So Neil, let me start with you before we get into the CCTV, what it is and all of that. I am curious to know, how did this come about?
Well, we as Creative Amplifiers, as you know, have a show where we showcase and bring in the Ecamm Fam and ask about what they do and showcase the sort of videos and all the work that the Ecamm Fam do. And we wanted to try and do something at Creator Camp. And the idea was that we would get together and create a episodic set of videos over the next sort of few weeks to show what's going on at Creator Camp, give people an update of how they can get involved, some of the exciting things that's going on. And we also wanted to basically talk with Katie and say, well, we're going to get together and try and put something back into the Creator Camp team and do some more video production and sort of live streaming and things like that actually at camp. So I can tell you a little bit more about what we're planning to do. But it basically came out of the Creative Amplifiers show that we do, and we wanted to do something similar and showcase what's going on at Creator Camp for 2024 because we had such a great time and we thought we'd give something back and do CCTV.
Yeah, and we cannot wait for it. This is such a great idea. It's such a great idea to stay informed, and also I just want to see how everything's going to develop, right?
Yes.
Because there are things that happen once you're there, and you start like other ideas come to life, and then you start and you implement them. So I cannot wait for that. So so for those who are not familiar with Neil or Lisa or Mark, I would like you all to do a short intro of your show and how you learned about Ecamm. How did you get into the Ecamm Fam? I'm going to start with you, Lisa.
Sure. Personal show? Creative Amplifiers first. No. I discovered Ecamm during the pandemic, like many other people did. I was doing a live cooking show on Facebook starting in 2016. So I was using a different product, and during, like I said, the pandemic, I discovered Ecamm and took Adrian's classes and thought, this is amazing. Like, you can do whatever you want to do. And it just took me back to when I was in college and I'm about to age myself, because everything that we can do on Ecamm was what we were doing on our supposedly state-of-the-art switchers in our TV production classes. And I was like, okay, this is the same thing. It's just on my computer now. So it's just a brilliant, piece of software, and I enjoy using it and teaching it to other people. And as far as now, what I'm doing, I still have an Appetizing Life, which was my food channel, which is evolving into something a little bit more. And I'm helping women over 50 who want to get into the content creation world and share their voice and their knowledge. And so that's really what I've been focusing on the last few years, working with people like that. And now I work with these lovely gentlemen doing creative amplifiers, and that is a ton of fun. So
Nice. Thank you for that, Lisa. That's great. That's a great story, and the topics that you're tackling are pretty relevant, right? Pretty relevant. So thank you for that, especially the women over 50. All right, let's go with you, Mark.
So I came to Ecamm through the audio side. I had an audio, or do still have an audio podcast called Education on Fire, and I was using call recorder for Skype, and that's how I was starting to use all of that. And just as Ecamm started to go live with Ecamm Live and the video started to come through, I became sort of an original OG sort of founding person that sort of took it up, and then gradually as the podcast expanded, could then record on video as well, do the live streaming, and sort of went on that journey with everybody else. And so yeah, that's sort of my sort of Ecamm journey from that point of view, and that eventually took me to Creator Camp last year. And as Lisa so kindly said, yeah, we got together, had a blast, and Creative Amplifiers kind of came out of that.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Marco, for sharing that. So now we go with you, Neil.
So I had a YouTube channel for a few years, but didn't really do a ton with it. And I've always enjoyed music, audio production, and video. And I wanted to start going live. And like many other people during the pandemic, I thought it would be a good idea to look at what software was out there. And I looked at some free software, and it didn't really work for me. I've always been using Macs and video editing and things. And I came across Ecamm just through a Google search and thought this was an awesome program to be able to do live production, and it's always something I've wanted to do. And then I sort of retired from my 35-year career in IT last June and decided to pursue my passion, which was video and audio, and had a chat with Alec at the time, and then got in touch with Katie, and then started playing around more with Ecamm, and then created some videos for the Ecamm Fam, tutorials and things like that using the software, and then became a moderator with Ecamm and joined Creator Camp, and the rest is history. Joined Mark and Lisa and had a blast at Creator Camp last year, and decided this is so much fun, why don't we see if we can create a show together and showcase some of the Ecamm Fam as well. And here we are, one season in and doing CCTV now, and season 2 for Creative Amplifiers kicks off in September.
Yeah, what a great story. This is so great. And this all right, like all of the Ecamm Fam, and look at how it just flows, right? Everything just flows. So yes, congratulations to all of you. Let's go to the comments and see if they have any comments for the fam.
Absolutely. Tatiana says, "What a fabulous trio." Absolutely agree. And Nabi, hello, very good to see you here. Saeed says, "I stumbled onto CCTV earlier today because I can't resist notifications. I watched the first time when she... Okay, awesome. Very awesome. Great things come out of Creative Camp." Yeah, that's what I was thinking the entire time. Hearing the three of you of how, you guys put your energies together, and Creative Camp was formed out of it. And also just being able to have fun, and just give value to the Ecamm community, and uplift everybody, and everybody grows together and learns together. That's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go into what is CCTV, because we've been talking about it. We were talking about creative amplifiers, but CCTV and creative amplifiers is totally two different things. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk let's make sure. Go ahead, Neil. Oh, no.
Sure. So we've we've got 5 special episodes at the moment that we're live streaming for CCTV. And this is all leading up to camp. So it's to get all the Ecamm fam involved, informed, and to meet some of your workshop hosts, which the both of you were kindly given us a video today that we showcased on our first CCTV live show. And the idea is to sort of get to know you, get to know the workshop hosts. And we're also going to be giving some insights into what we're going to be doing at Creator Camp as well. And Creator Camp TV will actually continue throughout camp week. So we're going to be doing a live show, probably 2 or 3 times a day, depending what Katie wants us to do specifically, to get everybody involved and really to practice Ecamm. So we're going to have a little booth. We're going to be going live. We're going to be giving you some behind the scenes audience participation. And we want to try and encourage people who are new to Ecamm, who haven't really done a live stream or even any type of audio or video production before. Come on in, come to our booth. We're going to be doing some live shows from camp as well, but we can also do some recordings, show you our run of show, some of the processes that we do, how we started our show, some of the things that we've learned along the way, some of the pitfalls, some of the mistakes, and all that good stuff. So we've got 4 special shows left that we're going to be broadcasting live simultaneously on the Ecamm channel and the Creative Amplifiers show as well. But as we said, Creator Camp TV will continue throughout Camp Week, and we're really excited to get everybody involved and all the people that are new to Ecamm. We just want you to come on over to us, have a chat, let's learn together, and you're never on your own with Ecamm because this is a great community. So that's what we're planning with CCTV.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds so great. Everybody's gonna. I mean, who doesn't love hands-on? Especially when you have help, experts right there next to you, right?
Absolutely.
So that is what campers can expect. So what about family members who are there, right? How can they get involved, and what can they expect from CCTV? Mark.
Do you want me? Go ahead.
I think certainly from what we experienced last year as well is the fact that I think the family members who came along, I think some people took part in the workshops and actually sort of signed up as an extra person, and those people that just sort of came to support, I think because there was such an important sort of community aspect and because of the parties and all the social side of it, everyone was kind of welcomed in. So it was really great to sort of get an insight into what people's productions were, their channels, whatever they were doing. And also, you know, it doesn't just happen on your own because you've got partners, you've got people that are supporting, whether it's with time, looking after whatever's happening at home, or sometimes the partners are doing the production and then the actual other person is then maybe the face of that particular show. So it's all slightly different, all works in a slightly different way, but whichever way I think you come along, you can get the most out of it, whether you just want to be part of the community or actually sort of taking that sort of leading role and learning something as well.
Yeah, and then also that's a great way for them to know what their significant other, their partner, is doing, right? What it does, and the family get involved in all of that. So
Yeah,
that's
have a appreciation, develop an appreciation for the work.
Yeah. So there's any questions for you?
Say again?
For them, any questions?
We have Daniel Chi. Hello, good to see you here. Then she says, and to add to what Paul said, great friendships come out of Creative Camp as well.
For sure.
Agree.
I was looking for a picture today, and I ran into the picture that we took with Daniel, and I was like, look at us, that was just last year.
Yeah.
And that was the first time that we met Daniel, but then when we saw him, it was just like, oh, hello, Daniel.
Definitely.
Like if we knew Daniel already, but we're like, hey, what's up, Daniel?
Yeah, that's just the best. Just is the best feeling when we get to the point of having the in real life. It's just like you already know the person.
Yeah.
You know, just because we see each other online, and we just have a connection. Ecamm Fam has a connection.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome. It's just like the connection is just instantly there when we meet.
Yeah.
It's the best thing.
Yeah. So we're
Which
gonna
makes it easier to create magic, such as creative amplifiers and CCTV and all that good stuff.
Yeah. So there were how many teams were there last time?
I believe there were 4.
4 teams?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's 5 this year. Is that what Paul said?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 5
I think
teams
so.
this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's awesome. So let's talk about workshop. We're going to talk about workshop next. But first, let's do our first Trivia.
Let's go. Guess this movie. Let's see. Yeah, there are 5 teams this year.
Well, remember, fam, you gotta do one answer.
Yeah, they did good in this one. You guys did good. You guys did really, really good.
Oceans.
You guys did good. But we have to go by the first. Saeed.
Saeed is the winner. Saeed over here. Saeed is just like, Saeed is waiting to win an Apple, a MacBook, and an Ecamm subscription. Congratulations, Saeed. You know what to do, and here's where you win. So
Yeah,
let's
head on over to the Ecamm shop real quick and
Yeah.
see what we currently have in stock.
Oh, hey.
Hey, let's just stop the score right there.
Let's stop it right there.
Saeed, you win an Ecamm Network News t-shirt.
Let's go. Look at the beautiful,
Fresh off the press.
fresh off the press. Ecamm Network new t-shirt. Look at how cool they look.
The models.
Beanie not included, but you can get your own
Right.
and just, you know.
You can get the what's it, the toque? You can get the Ecamm toque to go with the ENN.
What's a toque?
Is it the Canadian beanie? Is it toque? Right? I think I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Okay, well, you can get a toque to go with it.
Get the Ecamm toque.
The black Ecamm toque. Is it black? Or
Yes,
is
it's
it black?
It's black.
Okay, it will match. It will
believe
match. So, congratulations, Saeed. Congratulations. You know what to do. All right. So let's. Okay, Daniel says yes. It's a toque.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. So now, to you guys back to CCTV. So what are the workshops? Let's talk about workshops and how can we? Is there something that wait, let me rephrase it. Are family members included in the workshops like last year? Would that be the same? Neil.
You mean people who are joining remotely, or people that are actually at camp? You mean family
So you
members?
know how they will get to try different things in person. So if they're there, right, for CCTV, but for workshops. So if we're talking about workshops, do you know if the fam members will also be able to join the workshops? This is not so much as a CCTV, but as a wonder for me. And Paul, you can.
I'm not. Yeah, Paul can probably answer that better than me. I'm not 100% sure about the workshops. Anybody can come and join us at CCTV, because the idea is even people that aren't actually at camp have the opportunity to potentially come into our CCTV live show. For example, they could come in via Zoom. And for people who, as Mark mentioned in our show, who've not been able to get a ticket, or for whatever reason they can't make it, just to make sure that they're still included, they're more than happy to come to our CCTV live show at any time that we're actually broadcasting and just get involved and so on. But I'm not sure about the workshop, so maybe Paul can answer that one.
Yeah, because I remember last year, just in case some are watching with their partners and they're like, oh, if we're going to go there, what am I going to be doing? Right? What would I be doing while you're there?
Right.
And I know that last year they were welcome to come to the workshops with their partners. But okay, so now let's talk about who are the workshop leaders. I know you talked about some today, which were Fuljens and I. So let's talk about what else do we have? Mark.
Well, the question is, how many of these things can we share? Because we're sort of releasing the information one show at a time as we go through, so we don't want to be oversharing as we
Yes.
go through
Okay.
each
So
time.
they can be. Got it. Okay. Okay. So you
So-
meet them. You meet them by tuning in to CCTV. There we go. Okay.
Absolutely.
So now let's
So
talk
is
about the CCTV schedule.
So,
Until then.
Yeah, so we open today, and we've got one next week, and then it's every 2 weeks then up until camp. So we're going to have 5 in total. So there's 4 more to come after that, and we do want people to get involved, as Neil said. And I think one of the important things that I think Fuljens, you were sort of saying about that kind of the community and that side, is that being able to get involved in everyone before you get there is a fantastic thing. So one of the things that we're going to be doing is having the Zoom room open for each of those shows. So what that's going to enable you to do is that, yes, you can get involved in the chat, as everyone did so brilliantly tonight. But you can come in and you can kind of get to know each other within the Zoom. And then if you want to come on to the stream and actually take part that way, we can bring people on and sort of do that as the show's live as well. So we want to kind of get that sense that you'll know people even if you don't know them and only virtually or only online before you get there. And we think that way it means those conversations are going to flow much easier when you sort of get there in real life. And so that sort of sense of bringing the community together as well as the information side is what we're sort of, that balancing act we're trying to follow.
Okay, that's great. So to learn about the workshop, we tune in to CCTV, and then the day will be every Monday at 4:30. Okay.
Yeah, 4:30 Eastern, yeah.
All right, there we go. Every Monday at 4:30. So to find out about the workshops. All right. So Fuljens, do you have any questions for the team?
Let's see here. No, they're talking about the toque and all that good stuff. So I think we're good on that.
All right, then. So let's talk about the challenges that are coming up in the Discord. Can we talk about that, Lisa?
Well, the challenges, I actually encourage everybody to stay in Discord because that's where everything's happening, you know. And so for what I heard from Paul today on our show, the more you participate in the challenges, you're only going to help whatever group you're in. And there's Camp Cash and there's prizes and this, that, the other. So I would encourage everybody to just get in there, do whatever the challenge is, because right now it's individual, but once they announce what group you're in, what camp group you're in, those things will start to apply to your group. And let me tell you, it gets competitive. Everybody wants to participate and cheer everybody on. So just get into Discord, pay attention to the challenge. This week is different. The first week was just introducing yourself. And so I believe it changes every Friday. They do the new one. Paul, you can correct me if that's not right. But just get in there and get involved. And it's a great way also to interact and meet with people and see who's coming and what they're up to. So
yeah,
use that
and
Discord.
I do. Yeah, I do like that. And then Mark, you touched on this, but I do like that to get to know the team before you actually get there, because you will feel like you already know the people, and then you don't know where you're going to be, who's going to be your counselor. You don't know that, but when you get there, what if those people that you were interacting with at Discord are in your team, and you're like, oh my gosh, right? So that makes it even more exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I totally almost forgot about the Camp Cash.
It was on last year.
Some of us
Really
workshop
was.
leaders had like just tons of cash left over. So I was like, who do we give this to?
I mean, but there are some rules, right? Just like Lisa mentioned, there are a couple of things that you do, and based on what you do, you get the camp dollars.
Exactly.
The camp cash.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so
That was fun. That was really fun.
Yeah. You have a stack of cash.
And it's just like the custom Ecamm cash too. That was just great.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
it's not
again,
real cash. It's
Right.
let's make that clear, right, Lisa? Like,
Right.
clear.
It's custom Ecamm created Camp Cash.
and Daniel Chi is saying, right, that FYI, he accepts bribes early. I don't know what that means, but remember that. And then
Just
we
need to
have
make sure you're in this workshop first.
right. So let's check out just the comment that Paul mentioned, which is important. And I know Lisa mentioned it, but we just get the written word.
Mm-hmm. By participating in the challenges, you are earning camp cash for yourself and your cabin. Yes, and then we have some whoever has the most camp cash. That's this. You're in for a beautiful surprise. That's all I can say. You're in for a great surprise.
And so is there anything else, Lisa, Neil, or Mark, that you would like to cover about CCTV that we did not get into yet?
I just encourage people to come up and join in and participate with us and test and learn and connect and go live.
Right?
Absolutely.
Ah.
And I think the personalities are really important, because we had a kind of an idea of how this show was going to run this evening. But as anyone I know there are some people watching who were there as well, it took a slight left turn out of nowhere related to a certain furry small animal, which if you see the show, you'll get to know what that was all about. But that's what it's all about. It's about having fun. It's about kind of having something in common and just sort of building those relationships. And so, yes, we're giving you information about the workshops. Yes, we're giving you sort of information about the way the camp will run, and hopefully a few tidbits and things that are going to help. But it's about that kind of, when you get there and when you're interacting, you kind of feel like you're amongst friends, and you just need to be there in order to kind of get that experience, I think.
Yeah.
Totally agree. And
I was going to say, just to echo, Lisa's point, is that every show that we do is there's a Zoom link in Discord. So as soon as the show goes live, you are welcome to join us on the show via Zoom, as the guys have mentioned. And it's a safe place, right? If it's the first time you've ever tried to go live, then Zoom is an easy transition for you to just hop on to our show, have a chat, see what it feels like. You're amongst friends, so there's no pressure. And even if you just want to pop in, say hi, what you're excited about coming to camp, what do you do now? Are you planning any videos and things like that? Just let us know, because it's great to get to know people. And we're using this opportunity to see what people are doing and to get to know people even before we get to camp, with everything that's going on Discord, as you've mentioned, and now the CCTV live shows running up to camp. It's a great way of just seeing some faces and chatting to people and so on. So come and join us. It's fun. We don't bite.
Definitely.
But a furry animal might.
Very controversial furry animal as well. Yeah, definitely. So this is how when we come into Creative Camp, instead of a handshake, you end up giving each other warm hugs. Because we just become family. Instantly become family.
Oh, we have some. Okay, so let's go to the comments, please, because there is, yes. So Paul says, we have a very clear outlined rules of how Camp Cash is given this year. Mm-hmm. So that is it. That is
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. The best cash, because it doesn't have to be reported on taxes. K-Walk, that is right here on the Ecamm Live YouTube channel, Mondays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And then there will be a Zoom link, right? Guys, Zoom links.
Yeah, we'll post it out on Discord just before the show. And just to let you know, it's not every Monday. Next week it will be, and then it'll be every 2 weeks after that, following up to camp. So we're just doubling up on the first two shows this week. But we are going live on the Ecamm channel. It'll be posted. You'll see the thumbnail. And we're also going live simultaneously using the power of Ecamm's multi-streaming to our own Creative Amplifiers channel as well. So you can catch us on either one of those. Tune in.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And today they posted it as an announcement as well. So just keep an eye on the Discord and it'll be there for you.
Yes. And that's another good call for the Ecamm calendar. Make sure that you add this to your calendar and stay up to date with all of the upcoming Ecamm live events. The link is in the chat to add the Ecamm calendar to your calendar.
There we go. And then you don't
You don't
miss
miss a
out
thing.
on anything.
Yes,
you don't miss out on anything. So, Mark, what are you most looking forward to for Creator Camp?
Oh, well, I think for me, it's the last year I went not knowing anybody and slightly starstruck by all the people that you see on the shows. And so I think this year to be able to go and actually, like you said, give them a warm hug to begin with and just be able to sort of start on that sort of friendship right at the beginning, because you knew them from last year, and we've built relationships with some of those people coming through this year through our show as well. And so I think new friends, old friends, and I think because we kind of know the way camp worked from last year, I think it'll be much quicker and much easier for people to kind of really understand how that feel works and sort of embrace that for people who haven't been before as well. And I think that just means that literally the party will get started even quicker.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
the
that's
ice,
awesome.
The ice was already broken.
Not looking forward to the food. The food was awesome.
The food was great. The party was great. It was all great. But that's my that was my initial reaction. And yeah, the food was already there, but I have to kind of wane off that a little bit.
Like the first night, that food was so good.
Oh
I
my
think I went
gosh.
back for like 3 times. There was some
'cause,
beets, something.
there were sections that you had
Yeah.
to just go and visit each one.
It was so good. They did such an incredible job. It was the perfect welcome. The perfect welcome for everybody. All right, Lisa, what about you? What are you most looking forward to?
Same as Mark, but also to hear all the stories of how people came to this in the first place and their backgrounds, because so many people have backgrounds that have nothing to do with what they're doing now, and I just find that so fascinating and interesting to hear hear about that and hear about their families and just their journey is it's just great. So looking forward to. Come tell me your stories. I want to know.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and then those are things like you hear, you're able to have much more intimate conversations with people when you get to connect with them in person versus online or live stream and whatnot. So definitely we've had a lot of great experiences having nice, deep, intimate conversations with groups of people and just getting to strengthen our bonds together. That was one of the best things about Creator Camp.
Yeah,
And there's
that's when the food tastes so
degrees of
good.
separation. There's a couple of 6 degrees of separation things that happened that I knew somebody that somebody else knew, and we had no idea. So that's always fun. It may happen.
Oh wow.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Definitely,
Okay. Look
yes.
at that. Like, oh my gosh, what?
Yeah. It's like, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I seen you on Facebook.
Yeah, right. So true.
Oh my gosh, Neil. What
So true.
about you?
I mean, I can echo what both Mark and Lisa have said. And I think for me, I'm looking forward to meeting new people, the new people that have just started off their Ecamm journey, have either never dabbled with live streaming, wanting to come to camp to learn, to meet the people that have been using it for some time, and just to encourage them to learn and to start doing their live streams if they want, and make sure that they're comfortable, and however we can help them just get over any hurdles that they may have with doing video or podcasting anything, then that's great, because I understand that there's quite an even split this year of existing people that were at Creator Camp last year and new people that have never been before. So it's going to be really nice to sort of see new faces and encourage those people to start their Ecamm journey and just become part of the family, because as everybody said, it's such a warm, welcoming place. And I've been to many conferences over my period in IT, and there's been no conference that I've ever been to anything like this, where everybody's so nice, so friendly, so welcoming, and awesome food. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. And she said, you know what it is? It's like because there's such great people in conversation that the food just tastes extra good. It's
Definitely.
good food, but it tastes extra good.
Exactly.
Especially after the 18th
Can I just follow
helping,
up on
like
that?
all of us.
Yes. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. I think this is another reason to get to know people so that you feel really at ease before you get to camp. Because then, like you said, there's so much great food there. Rather than being really polite and doing a little bit and then feeling like you have to wait to go back, you can just do what you do at a family do, and just you feel so happy with everyone. You can just go for what you really want off the bat. So yeah, there we go.
Exactly.
Another
There you
reason
go.
for the
That's
community
one
to
reason.
meet.
That's one reason right there. Join the Discord and start meeting people.
That's it. You know.
So you can eat as much as you like.
Be yourself.
Without judgment. There you go.
Judgment
We're gonna
free.
judge here.
Judgment free.
The whole time. So let's go to the comments.
Yeah,
I've
we
seen some
got
good things there.
Oh my gosh. So Paul's hyping up, says, wait till you see what we have this year for the reception night. Oh my gosh.
Paul, really? Oh my gosh, let's go.
My gosh. Daniel G is, I'm looking forward to hearing Doc freestyle rap. Yeah, so during that dinner, Doc
Yeah, Doc
dropped
was- yeah.
some epic freestyles.
Yeah. I believe there's a question from Matt up there.
Can I ask an Ecamm question? Is the comment scene overlay slightly getting bigger or smaller? It appears to grow, shrink slightly, of course. That could just be me.
When it opens up.
The comment scene. Is it this one or
This one. This is the
okay.
comment scene.
Oh,
When it opens, it's
Oh,
smaller and then it gets bigger.
yeah. It's probably this optical illusion that we have going on here. Is that what it is? Oh yeah. No. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's breathing. It is breathing a little bit. You're talking about the keyframing of the graphics. Yes, it's breathing.
Matt, the detail
Very nice.
observation.
Yes. At Creative Camp, we're not allowed to text anyone, especially when you're literally eating. So true. Put your phones away. And half of the people attending camp are attending for the wow.
That is incredible. And you know,
is amazing.
I love what the team is doing at CCTV, because one of the hardest things for going live is pressing that go live button. So if they're gonna be there, I mean, they can press that go live button when you're gonna go live, so that they're just gonna be pressing live with experts next to them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how awesome is that going to be? They're
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Oh, this is not really that bad."
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
just clicking live and saying hello.
Yeah, being able to have those hands-on opportunities
Yeah.
with people who just so used to the product. It's just, what more do you want?
Wow, that is awesome. So half and half. This is incredible. Our
That is
workshop is going to
awesome.
be great.
Yeah. It is great that,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
we have returning campers and 50% new. That is incredible.
Yeah, they already know. Daniel, you hanging out with Valerie. Where's Valerie? Oh, because Valerie has bacon. Oh, no. Valerie's asking if there is bacon.
Bacon
Paul.
and bacon wrap.
Is there going to be
scallops.
bacon? We're talking
We're
about food
all
right
about
now.
to be
Things
hungry
it's over
really
right
soon.
now. Like, we're going to be talking about food. Lisa, what's your favorite food to teach in your shows?
Oh, to cook? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I like to do a spatchcock chicken. Yeah, you flatten it.
Okay, so like
I
what
like to
seasonings?
do shrimp. Oh, everything. I do a fresh rosemary, thyme, and slices of lemon and garlic. But you put it underneath it on the pan, and it cooks really quickly. It's a great comfort food.
Yeah, okay. So we're talking about food. So bacon, and then we can put some bacon on top of that chicken, lemon chicken,
You
rosemary
could do
thing.
that. Or you could do bacon wrapped dates. Dates are in season right now. There you go.
Ooh,
Bacon
yeah,
wrapped
bacon
With
wrapped
some
dates.
goat cheese and a little
Oh my gosh.
thyme. Roast
Paul.
that. Yeah.
So hungry right now. So hungry.
Paul,
gonna
we're
start
just
here.
talking about food, Paul, so that you can give us a little something of what's gonna be in the menu on the first
You're
night.
gonna hear 4 camera overlays of stomach growling from the camera.
Oh my gosh! But that is good, like dates wrapped in bacon.
Oh yeah,
but
bacon
let's-
wrap dates.
With
my gosh.
goat cheese. Though.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. All right. So okay, I'm looking forward to the apple donuts. Oh, the apple donuts. Okay, for those of you who were not there, there was a wall of apple donuts. I don't eat donuts. I don't like them. But Fuljens you
I
said
tried
that they
them. They
were
were pretty
good.
good,
They were
yeah.
good. And then Ken and Glenn were like, these are the best house wants to try it.
They were freshly made.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
everything,
heard. Yeah. The wall looks pretty good. Do you all try the apple? Yeah?
Yeah,
They're going to be
did.
there again.
I remember. Oh, good.
We're all nodding. Yes, we did.
I'm ready.
Unfortunately, yes, we did.
13 people are coming from outside of the USA. Wow, that is awesome. Look at that.
That is great.
That is pretty awesome. Okay, so I saw another question about.
This was from Matt.
Let's get him breathing again.
Is that a WebM flashing purple light overlay? How does it breathe?
Matt, you're
You know
still
what,
in it.
Matt? I will show you all of this. This is not what you think it is, type of thing, right? I'll show this to you this Wednesday on Building Blocks. I'll show it.
It's not what it looks like.
I will peel back the curtain and show it all to you this Wednesday on Building Blocks. Yes.
Since Val is coming, I have had bacon removed from everything. We have restricted the use of bacon in the state of...
Oh my gosh.
This is not true. Do not freak out. There will be bacon
You know,
in the state, not a creator camp. We don't know that yet.
Yes, and Mr. Cajun, of course, has chicken sausage gumbo for everyone.
Ooh, that is so good.
Yes,
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh. In New Orleans, oh Jesus, that was the best. Oh my gosh. we're
Everyone,
talking
you've
about
reached the food segment of ENN.
Yes.
Matt Haas says, I make a great grilled cheese. That's the perfect food, crunchy and gooey.
How do you make it crispy? Okay, so Daniel, I might have to smuggle bacon in then. Going to make a 5% less. Okay.
Oh my gosh, exactly.
Okay. Exactly. We are here with the food. All right. Here we go. I'm excited. This will be my first time at camp. Valerie, you know what? Honestly, let's bring the camera in. Let's talk about Valerie. Valerie, honestly, it seems like you went to camp. It's almost like sometimes I'm thinking like, wait,
feel like
did
Valerie
she
is
go
there.
to camp or not?
That's your presence.
Yeah. But we met Val in California.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we met you, right? Valerie in California, the first ever Ecamm Fam meetup.
By the social media marketing
Yeah,
world.
with social media. Yep. Right, that's where we met Valerie.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, and that was the food was
It
great.
does
there,
feel
too.
like Valerie was with us.
Yeah, I feel like she was at Creator
It
Camp
does.
the whole time. 'Cause
It
she's
does.
like,
That's awesome.
yeah. All right. Okay.
And
So
she's bringing her bacon. Let's go.
let's go. Let's get back to the creator amplifiers and see what else they have for us. Or if that is it, I know that it's a late night for Mark and for Neil. It is, what time is it for you? The two of
It's
you?
4.
Nearly 1 a.m.
Go ahead.
1 a.m.
1 a.m. And for you, Lisa?
It's 4:54 for me and my camera gremlin. I apologize.
That's okay.
Yeah. We're in retrograde. It's okay. We expect
It's
all of that.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's live.
So it's
The live happens.
so it's nearly 1 a.m. We will release Neil, Mark, and Lisa so that they can go. Well, Lisa, you can, but Neil and Mark can go have a nice rest
Yes.
of the night. And thank you so much for being here with us and sharing everything about Creator Camp TV. We cannot wait to see you all in action. That looks like it's going to be super fun, having a booth and having people come over
gonna
and
be
try it
great.
out.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, and just seeing how, people's interaction. And then also it's going to be on the YouTube. So it will be interesting to know how the campers feel about seeing themselves in the camera, on YouTube Live, and things like that. So it's going
Definitely.
to be really, really good.
Oh man.
Awesome
And
to see.
it will be here before we know it, and we cannot
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. So we are going to have our trivia, but for now, please say good night to Neil, Mark, and Lisa. Thank you so much for being here with us, and we will see you next Monday. Right?
Thank you so much.
Next Monday.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Take care, guys.
Bye. All right, fam. So we have one last.
We have 2 more.
But no, 2 more? I thought it
got
was
2
one. Okay. All right. So how awesome are they actually? They are so cool together, right?
Definitely.
They're like really nice and collected, and They're awesome.
Creative
They're awesome group.
amplifiers for the win.
Right.
And it's just awesome. Again, just what amplifies it is that this was formed out of Creative Camp just
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Just last
And look
year.
at this, and they're
look
really
how
good.
much was done. So
Two
far.
shows. Two shows. And then now like Neil
Yep.
said, giving back.
Yep.
Right? Giving back. They were at Creator Camp already, and now they're giving back
Yep.
to the
And
community.
lifting others.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. So, all right. So let's do one last trivia. Actually, you said we have two.
We have two more.
Okay, let's do two trivias.
Let's see.
And we're talking about coffee. They're still talking about food. And there's 57 days until camp.
Oh my gosh. It'll be here before we know it.
Yeah.
It'll be here before we know it. All right, so let's hit. Wait, how many trivias did we do? We just did one, right? Okay. Well, let's just do it. Guess the song.
Let's guess the song. What is that song? Let's see, fam.
Let's see who gets this.
For some ENN merch.
Do you know what it is?
The song?
Yeah.
I can say it.
All right. So time is up. Do you know which one it was?
Don't Stop Believing? Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. That was okay. Wait.
Don't stop.
Oh wow, we have some just coming in at like right at the hair.
Well,
Okay.
let's see who
There
did
we
it.
go. There we go. Let's see. David Hunt. David
All
Hunt
right,
came like
David
right
Hunt.
right at the
Look
beginning.
at you. David Hunt about to have some nice ENN merch.
Definitely. So you won that fresh tea, the fresh ENN tea. Let's go back to the Ecamm shop and show you right here. Congratulations, David. Contact marketing at ecamm.com. That's marketing at ecamm.com.
This is so funny. Look at what Saeed said. She's like, not to.
The hands are actually high five, not praying. Yep.
Let's bring him back. Saeed didn't know that. I thought it was praying for real. Because high five is like the five. I
No.
thought it was praying.
Right. A lot of people think it's praying, but it's
It's a
actually
thank
high
you,
five.
thank you.
And you know something else too? When you go into the emoji picker, it actually gives you the description of the emojis.
I just feel like
So
praying.
it says,
I'm like, please. How is that a
Hold
high
on.
five?
Hold on a second. And it's not even called high five, too.
Yeah, it's not. How is that a high
It's called
five?
something else. Hold on. I just now have to verify this. It's called. Hold on, I gotta show it to you.
It's called
I gotta
hands.
show it to you. It's called hands pressed together.
You see, so if hands are pressed together, that could
Hands
mean
pressed
different
together.
things.
Yeah.
That could mean different things. So that could mean thank you so much. That could be praying. And that maybe a high five. That does not look like a high five. Had to have the little things
Right.
signifying the high five.
Right, but people use it mostly for praying.
Oh, and appetizing live. There you are, and Lisa. Yeah, it was. Thank you. You all so awesome. You're all so awesome. We're just saying how great you are. Exactly. It's open to interpretation.
It is
right.
Open.
It's open to interpretation.
It's open to interpretation.
Yeah.
And okay, we were tugging your shirt there, Micah, with the 100 million. But yes, congratulations, genuine congratulations. You've been giving us updates week by week.
Yeah.
And now you've grown to 100 subs for your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Major congratulations.
That is pretty great because
from
it
Micah.
takes.
Yes.
Yeah, it takes work to get subscribers. So
Yes, it
you're
does.
doing your thing to get your 100
Big congrats.
subscribers. Yes, and one last thing because it's already 8 o'clock, right?
Yes.
We are going to be on Building Blocks, you're going to be talking about.
How to create just exactly what we showed you, some trivia templates using Ecamm.
So that is going to
Definitely.
be super fun.
Yes, and I will peel back the curtain format with this breathing, the breathing comment scene.
Matt was probably like, "Come here." He probably got us on 4K on TV just to see it. Yeah, and then there you go. Yes, David. So you know what to do, right? Just write an email to marketing@ecamm.com
Yes.
and then claim your t-shirt, your
Yes.
ENA t-shirt. And then if you're inclined to do so, hashtag Ecamm Fam with your merch, a picture of it
Yes.
in the Ecamm Fam.
Just one more trivia. This is just a blast from the past TV series. I want to see who can get this.
Jeremy's making gumbo.
Oh wow. Yes, and see you. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you for joining us. See you around. Enjoy that delicious gumbo. This is
Yeah,
the
and
last.
we will do a trivia when we for Building Blocks. Do a trivia. Save this one for Building Blocks.
Just one more. Here we go.
Okay,
Here we go.
We cannot
To close
forget.
it out.
Wait, no, not to close it. Oh, wait. It's not Paul's birthday today.
Don't trick us like that. But it is coming up.
It's
It is
coming up, but it's not his birthday today, fam.
It is
Do
coming up.
not scare us like that, please, because we would have just done a big thing here on ENN. Yes, it's Wednesday.
Okay.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much
All
for.
right.
Woo. Okay, here we go.
All right. Here's the last trivia, guys. Guess this TV series. Let's see.
That's a sharp knife.
Hi, Lala. You want to say hello to Lala?
Hello, Lala. Okay. Lala, Lala. And then is there somebody else coming?
I just love seeing the answers. I love seeing the answers. I love seeing the answers.
Where are the buildings? George, where are the buildings?
Oh man. All right. And wait. The winner is. We will make an exception because I know what you meant. K-Walk. It is
Yeah,
Murder, She
Murder, She
Wrote.
Wrote.
And check this out, right? You know, this is when this feature comes in handy.
K-Walk was just writing fast. She's like, you know what?
Fixed.
Murder,
There we
She
go.
Wrote.
Yes, Murder She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote. There you go.
Look at check out these where is it? All the murders in the building.
I don't know where you got the bill. Where's the building, George?
Knives out. Where is it?
Where the horse? I'm like, David.
I love it. I love it.
Carmen Sandiego did not have a knife.
Right. If there was a map, maybe it would have been a map.
Mork
but
and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy.
Oh wow.
Killer clowns from outer space. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know why. It was just one of those shows back in the day where we just watched it. I thought that was a building. Oh my gosh. That is too funny.
Wait, Doctor Who?
Doctor
Oh my
Who.
gosh.
Yeah, Doctor Who also.
Yes, that was that. Great job with Murder, She Wrote. Great job for Murder, She Wrote. Here we go. So, fam, thank you so much for being here with us. Remember that next Monday at Creator Amplifiers, you can go there to learn about the workshop leaders and the workshops that are happening, as well as get informed with everything else that's happening at Creator Camp, and that's at 4:30. And then you can join us at 7 p.m. here on ENN, where we update you what's going on in the world of Ecamm and everything else happening around the fam. So yes, that is what's happening. And Fuljens will be on Building Blocks this Wednesday, teaching you
Trivia templates and the reveal of, let's just pull it back up. What goes behind this?
If there's
Tune in.
if there's a confusion, no. Who won was you, K-Walk.
No, George didn't win. And then this is Paul saying that George is recovering from not winning the trivia on CCTV.
And George is like, I don't have my glasses. I'm recovering. I thought that was the building. I just want to go
That is
eat.
too funny.
I want to go to Jeremy's house and eat gumbo.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm hungry now. I was like, my brain needs some food.
I've been hungry since the bacon wrap dates with goat cheese. So.
I've been hungry since before ENN. I was like, should I eat before or not? But I'm going to eat now.
Yes.
So here we go. So thank you so much. And K-Wall, go and claim your prize. You know what to do. Marketing@ecamm.com.
Yes.
Marketing@ecamm.com. Thank you so much, friend, for watching. My name is Anna Heed.
Not Fuljens Henry.
And you're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. We'll see you next Monday.
Bye.
Bye.
Son.